Ah, the World Cup, that magical time when people from all over the globe come together to celebrate one universal truth. Football is life. Sure, we can't agree on climate change, world peace, or how pineapple somehow made it onto pizza, but when it comes to 22 people chasing a ball, the world stands united. Before we get into the glorious chaos that is the World Cup, quick reminder, like, subscribe and hit that bell. You're about to dive into the history of the greatest show on earth. And let's be real, if you're obsessed enough to be here, subscribing should be as easy as, well, flopping on the field for a foul. Our story begins in 1930. The world was a simpler place. People still dressed up to go to the grocery store, and footballers wore shorts so high they practically doubled as belts. The first World Cup, held in Uruguay, was like a backyard barbecue nobody really expected to blow up. Only 13 teams showed up. 13, that's fewer teams than what you see at a family reunion kickabout. Of course, Uruguay won that first one because when the party's at your house, you make the rules, right? They beat Argentina, which sparked some serious sibling rivalry in South America that's still going strong to this day. Fast forward through the decades, and the World Cup evolved from a modest tournament to a global obsession. We went from rickety wooden stands in Uruguay to 80,000-seat mega stadiums in places like Brazil and Germany. The World Cup became bigger, louder, and more expensive, just like the popcorn at the stadium. And along the way, we've had some truly unforgettable moments. Take 1986, for example. Argentina's Diego Maradona scored what's now known as the Hand of God goal, which is football speak for, I totally use my hand, but let's pretend it was divine intervention. VR would have had a field day with that one. And who could forget 2006? When Zinedine Zidane decided the best way to say goodbye to football was by headbutting an Italian player in the chest. I mean, there are so many ways to make your mark on a game, but I guess Zidane thought, let's make it a literal one. Today, the World Cup is the ultimate spectacle. More countries, more teams, more drama, and more reasons for everyone to call in sick to work. Because who needs productivity when you've got a month of group stage matches that will have you questioning whether you understand football at all? But let's not forget the heart of it all. The World Cup isn't just a tournament, it's a global phenomenon that brings together every kind of human being on the planet. It's like the Olympics, but without the confusing rules about who gets how many medals. In the 1950s, the tournament started to broadcast on TV, making it accessible to the masses, and boom, football fever spread like TikTok trends. By the 1970s, the whole world was watching, and in 1998, the tournament expanded to 32 teams, meaning even more nations got the chance to crash the World Cup party. It's kind of like inviting that one friend to the BBQ, knowing they'll bring 10 more people. Through rain, snow, blistering heat, and even a couple of questionable hosting choices, I'm looking at you, Qatar. The World Cup carries on. Nothing stops it. Not protests, not politics, and definitely not common sense. And let's talk about the evolution of technology. Remember when football was just a bunch of dudes and a ball? Now, we've got VR checking whether your toenail was offside, drones capturing every angle, and goal line technology that makes the final moments of a match feel like a sci-fi movie. Did the ball cross the line? Who knows? Better wait for the computers to tell us. But as much as we love the technology, the rules, and the history, let's not kid ourselves. The real reason we're all obsessed, the drama, the tears, the heartbreak, it's like watching a soap opera, but with more running. Whether it's Brazil getting shocked on home soil or England crashing out on penalties for the 20th time, the World Cup is a roller coaster of emotions. But no matter how many hearts are broken, there's one thing the World Cup does better than any other event. It brings us together. In a world where we can't agree on much of anything, we all rally around this one common cause. It doesn't matter if you're from Germany, Ghana, or Guatemala. For 1 month, we're all football fans first. The World Cup is the stuff of legends, from Pelé to Messi, from vuvuzelas in 2010 to memes in 2022. It's not just a game, it's a shared experience. It's a reminder that even though the world can be a bit of a mess, we're all in this beautiful mess together. So whether you're tuning in for the epic goals, the outrageous drama, or just to see which team your co-workers are crying over this year, remember, this is more than a tournament. This is the World Cup. Get ready to laugh, cry, cheer, and, inevitably, overanalyze every single thing the ref does. See you at kickoff. Like, subscribe and share. You don't want to be the only one without football memes in your feed.